Evening. My name is K, Mr. K, and I'm a grave robber. Recently, my colleagues in the LoneStar Grave Council have bet big on a machine called the Fountainhead, half buried beneath an Elitariate stronghold called Essex. The oldcestors who built this machine designed it with the power to reshape the world around it, a process they called terraforming. When it first popped up, every gang and company with an ounce of influence or power tried to lay claim to the Fountainhead. However, when the cooler heads of the waste discovered that the thing had been hooked up to the Mortis, its care and management was delegated to the Grave Council. However, this is where my professional disagreement with my colleagues began. You see, a grave robber's job is to work with and curate the Mortis to ease the balance between life and death. But those who worked with the Fountainhead sought to do so much more. They sought to give the machine life. They sought to teach it our hearts and our ways through the power of the beat. And in doing so, they unleashed a terrible monstrosity. But they somehow overcame it, or rather the Fountainhead did. They sought to shape this machine, this tool, with a terrible power to remake the world into a kind of loving and benevolent God. A God with a song, a God with a voice. And that's just what they believe they've done. And so now the faithful flock from all corners of the world, and cults have sprung up to worship this machine as a deity. They line up to make offerings and sacrifices to it, not understanding what will occur when they press the big button. Terraforming begins, and the churning engines begin to transform and reshape the world above and below. This endeavor is no longer an expedition of science. I wash my hands of it. I return to the work in morgues of less superstitious settlements. Heed my word of parting, listener. Keep your mind firmly focused on the reality of the circumstances you will face in Essex and the choices you will make. Do not become enthralled by the tide of fanaticism, lest you be swept away by it.